Hello and welcome to Suprema webinar. I am Fit On from Suprema Technical Services and Consulting Sector. Today, we will be focusing on BioStar 2.9.5 version, new features. Let's get started. First of all, if you'd like to know how to get more information with our webinar contents, there are two ways in which you can search for it. You can use our Suprema YouTube or you can use our Suprema Technical Support site. I highly recommend you all to at least visit our Suprema Technical Support site to get more in-depth information using our technical support webinar information with the correct articles in relations. The contents for today's webinar include feature guide, understanding the flexibility of the new dashboard of BioStar 2, improved trigger and action menu, added quick action feature, introduction of new feature timed anti-passback, introduction of new feature Enroll profile photo and visual face using a webcam, and lastly, introduction of improved user menu. Starting from BioStar 2 version 2.9.5, BioStar 2 software menu offers feature guide, offering general guideline for new features within that version of BioStar 2. As soon as you log into our BioStar 2, as you see, there's a help section. Within the help section, we have now created a new menu called feature guide. With this feature guide, it highlights all the new features of certain BioStar 2 version. So please, first of all, when you upgrade or install our BioStar 2, please check out the latest new features in the feature guide. Understanding the flexibility of the new dashboard of BioStar 2. Now, as you see right here, when you log into our BioStar 2, there's a new button that leads you to the new dashboard of BioStar 2. Shown here is an example of the new dashboard of BioStar 2. Now, I'm going to go to our article and show you step-by-step information of it. The new dashboard can be customized as desired by selecting the desired information for each login user, adding widgets, and freely arranging the widgets. But please make a note that BioStar 2 Cloud cannot access the new dashboard. It is not supported. This means if you have a client accessing BioStar 2 using the BioStar 2 Cloud feature, then unfortunately that user will not have access to a new dashboard. The new dashboard offers 7 widgets. The 7 widgets include chart, counter, door control, real-time event, checkpoint, system usage, and text. Now, the chart. The chart tab comes in vertical bar, horizontal bar, line, and pie. And it gets up to 5 color scheme of color choices. And the example you see here is a line chart with showing daily access denied. Counter states all the counting feature of it. Now, for events such as weekly APB violation, you can see that there were 6 counters. This door control. Available action button for door control includes open, normalize, manual, lock, clear alarm, and clear APB. And the action button can be activated right on the dashboard itself. Real-time event. Now, you may ask, what's the difference between real-time events and the new dashboard feature in comparison to BioStar 2 monitoring real-time event? The major difference is the real-time event in the new dashboard allows you to select configured events, selected users and doors and devices to be seen in real-time event. While in the monitoring one, you can see all the events in real time are occurring. Checkpoint. Use profile image needs to be updated to user profile in BioStar 2 to be used for checkpoint. Please note that you can only configure one checkpoint for one single device. System usage shows you the general information about how much system you're currently being used. It could show you number of users or credentials such as card, fingerprint, visual face QR, barcode, or mobile access being set up, including also how many number of devices are being used as the site, door, zone, access group, user group, and device group. The text part could be a little bit confusing as a text widget. Now, to help you understand, I would like to state that the text widget could be in comparison to be used as a title. So here, the example, it says Suprema Office New Dashboard. It's giving a title of what this dashboard exactly is, since you might have more than one single dashboard, so it's helping you to understand it. How to configure the new dashboard. There is a new UI button as soon as you log into BioStar 2, version 2.9.5. It states Launch New Dashboard. When you click on it here, you can see the setting icon. There's no widget added yet. How many widgets can we have? Up to 7. You are correct. Select the desired widget types, then enter or set the required fields depending on the widget. After completing the setting of the widget, click Apply. But before you apply, or before you click the Apply button, make sure you can adjust the desired size and location of your each single widget, as shown here. You can resize or you can relocate each widget as you desire, and then press Apply to be saved. Chart and chart data. You're going to first click on the widget type. The chart data, there's many types of chart data that could go into, as you see right here. Daily access granted, daily access denied, weekly PV violation, and so forth. Chart type, as I told you, you can have different chart types. Shown here is a vertical bar, pie, and also remember how I told you we have how many color schemes? We have 5 color schemes for each charts that can be designed. The counter widget for counting factors. And for the text, as I told you, it could be considered as a title. Dashboard setting, so we can put it generally on the center for you to know which dashboard this is in relation to. Real-time events. As I pointed previously, I want to point it out that the difference is you can check events by filtering specific events, users, doors, and devices. Incoming in factor is in real time. You do not have to click all options for the real-time events. If you click all options, it will be considered or pretty much similar to BioStar 2 event monitoring tab menu that shows real-time monitoring. It's for making filtered event logs in real time. For example, if you want to monitor the access denied, you can first choose the denied section. Within the denied, there's so many different types of denied, right? There is one-to-one authentication fail for face, or one-to-one authentication fail when it's access on card plus fingerprint and so forth. After you set it up, you're going to click next. And for this particular event you have decided, you're going to see from which device you want to see that action to come in from, or you can also select it as a users or doors. If you cannot see the selected events at some times, let's say you wanted to test it out and see, but you're not getting the results, and you're wondering what might be the cause of it, many times, make sure the event is coming from doors or devices. Some of the events are dedicated to device or a door. So sometimes you might have to physically go and make an action occur on the device or the door itself for it to be shown on the real-time menu as well. Checkpoint. I think this is a very interesting feature. It gives you a more visual factor of using within BioStar 2 software now. User profile image can be displayed whenever the user authentication is a success. Please make sure you add the user profile of each user information in order to use checkpoint feature. Select how many devices? Only one device, and display the profile photo and information. The information can include name, ID, period, and device name of the users who successfully authenticated to the selected device in real time. If you need to display more devices on the checkpoint itself, you need to add a new checkpoint per device. So it's one checkpoint per device. You cannot have more than one. Now, once you click Apply, it will display the user profile or successful user authentication by the desired device in real time. See, this person is coming in, this person is coming in. It tells you the device information, with the date and the user information with the profile image in real time. System usage. The usage status that can be displayed is as follows: user, card, fingerprint, visual face, QR, barcode, mobile access, device, door, zone, access group, user group, device group. Now, door control. Select one door to check and control its status. So you're going to particularly set a certain door. Generally, the majority of the time, you will have users who want to use it either as an entrance door to be set or the exit door. Once you click apply for the selected door, the door icon will show the unlock lock status of the icons. Please make sure you know the image in proper. This is the image icon for door unlocked, while this is the image icon for door locked. Also, it shows forced open, held open, closed, and open by the door input sensor. The following items can be controlled with the action buttons. This can be quite handy. Open, normalize, manual lock, manual unlock, clear alarm, and clear APB. When click on the below with the action button. Improved trigger and action menu. In the previous BioStar 2 version, the actions you could only set using the trigger and action menu were limited to device and BioStar 2. But as you see in BioStar 2 version 2.9.5, in the action section, now we have added door. And also, not more than one action could be added using one trigger. Because of this new feature, we now have add to action list, and one triggering event will show more than one list of actions that could be occurring. New events labeled input detected on under device has been added. This means when you go to the device section of the trigger, you can see an event stated input detected on. This feature is most suitable when in usage with Suprema's multiple input extension module IM120, which can control up to 12 supervised input. Please note that if you're trying to use input detected on feature without the IM120 a Suprema device, then you must set up a previous steps in prior to use a trigger event factor. However, if you're using our Suprema IM120 device, no previous setups are necessary. An email can be sent to a certain recipients for each triggering action. So you can set up a certain triggering events, and depending on those triggering events, if they are necessarily to be known for certain people or certain users, you can set up their email accounts in the action feature of it, and then every time certain trigger events occurs, an action will be taken, and the action will be to send an email to notify. The most important feature of above all is multiple actions can be set using one triggering event. As you see in this below image, we have device or door or zone setup that could be used for a triggering event. In this event, under device, I have set up device disconnection detected. So the triggering feature is that device disconnection has been detected. Now, the action features that you would like to set up can be more than one, as I have stated. In this example, I have set up all the doors to be manually locked in case. You can set it vice versa, but for my case, I stated that when a device disconnection gets detected, I don't want the door to be open. I want it to be all locked. So that's number one action I've set up in the door section. And in the BioStar 2 side, I have set up second action, which is to send an email to a certain recipient user. So as you see here, we have one triggering event with two actions. Starting from BioStar 2 version 2.9.5, this is the new latest feature you can set up. One triggering event for more than two actions. Added quick action feature. With the improved trigger and action menu I just mentioned to you, due to additional of use as quick action features, user can set certain actions to occur without setting trigger event. Let's look right here. For example, let's say there is a fire alarm that got detected. That was a triggering case. And because of that triggering event, we had an action to be taken. But now, there might be a case where you want to unlock all the doors all at once. Let's say there was another fire or another natural disaster that you have not set a certain triggering an event action previously. So in this case, you're going to set a pre-requirement for using the quick action feature and an action feature in advance. So here, as you see, we're going to set up, there's no event that has been selected, but only the action that got selected is to unlock all doors, manually unlocking all the doors. let's go to our article and I'll guide you further on in depth. So there are two parts that needs to be done: setting trigger and action and activating quick action button feature. So as I showed you, we have set up a certain trigger and action feature. Now we're going to go to BioStar 2 version 2.9.5. We're going to go to settings and we're going to go to custom interface. Now in the custom interface, you're going to find in the quick action layout, we're going to add and select each item. Now the operator level, select the operator level to run the adequate action feature. You can select multiple ones. We're going to tell who's the one who can activate this action. Trigger and action, select the trigger action to run. You can select multiple ones, so you can have one that's like unlock the door all at once. Confirm before run. Enabling this option prompts a confirmation pop-up using action button. So sometimes it might be a false alarm, right? But if you have already unlocked all the doors, that might have not been a right call for you. So in that quick sense, you have to make the right judgment. So do that part. We have added the confirm before running the actual action. Now we're going to click and apply. Critical note I want to point out is up to 4 quick action buttons can be added to the top bar of the main screen. The quick action button that appears may vary depending on the operator level set for the user. Now, I'm going to show you in the video of how the quick action button actually looks in our UI. We have logged in. We're going to come in to trigger an action where we're going to set up a case where we're only going to set up the action. There's no events that has been selected. We're only going to allow all doors to be unlocked, manually unlocked, door relay, and set it to always. We're going to go to custom interface to activate the quick action feature. Operator level, in this example, I've set to administrator. We're going to unlock all doors. And I have not activated confirm before run because I intentionally made this case for emergency to unlock all doors. When we click apply, you see on this top bar, you see unlock all doors UI being shown right up there. Unlock all doors. And then in the real-time log, you get to see the door got all unlocked requested by the operator. Timed anti-passback concept. Now, I want to prove to you that this function can be expected to prevent unauthorized people from using the authorized person's authentication method to go through the door without permission. Now, this is the image I've set up for your better understanding. Let's say there's 2 people, person A and person B. Person A is the red person, okay, in red line. Okay, so person A enters the door using person A's card and passes the card to person B. When this new feature timed anti-passback was not applied, person B still could access the door using person A's card that has been used for authentication previously. However, now, if you have timed anti-passback set up for a specific time set, as in reset time, the unauthorized person can no longer enter the door using the same person A's card until the card use passes the defined reset time. So let's say if red person entered using that yellow card and the timed anti-passback has been set to, let's say, 3 minutes, the person B who wants to reuse the card will not be able to use the card for any sort of authentication after 3 minutes has passed. Time anti-passback can be set in door menu of the BioStar 2. The primary purpose of time anti-passback is to prevent unauthorized people from using previously authorized persons succeeded authentication to enter. Now, the time range factor comes from 0 to 60 minutes. Time anti-passback cannot be used with anti-passback menu inside of Zone. In a wireless door, timed anti-passback cannot be applied. Alarm feature is not supported with timed anti-passback. Use sensor when entry confirm APB is not supported with timed anti-passback. Let me go to the article and show you a step-by-step guide of how to set it up. We're going to go to door in BioStar 2. We're going to add a door. Set the configuration you want to use. You can select either entry device only or entry device and exit device, depending on the environment you are using. The configuration, we have entry device. exit device, door relay, exit button, door sensor, all set up with the test. Now, enable timed APB and set the applicable reset time. Remember, what's the reset time range we have? Yes, we have it set from 0 to 60 minutes. The reset time in this example is 10 minutes. After completing it, click Apply, and then you have set it up. Enroll user profile photo and visual face using a webcam. Visual face credentials created with photos taken with a PC webcam are only compatible with Base Station F2 and BioStation 3 devices. To use this feature, you must grant access when requested for the webcam installed in your PC. Please note that BioStar 2 software is recommended to use with Google Chrome version 75 or higher. If your environment is not within BioStar 2 software recommended standard, the process for granting permission to use the webcam on your PC may vary. When taking photos with your webcam on your PC, the image file size can be up to 10 MB, and formats are in JPG, JPEG, and PNG. Cautious matters to take in while enrolling a visual face by using a webcam. Maintain a reasonable distance from the webcam. Enroll your face straight ahead without moving. Do not change the user's facial expression. Do not enroll a face while the user is wearing masks, hats, or eye patches. Do not enroll a face with the user raising their head or bowing. Do not wear thick makeup. Users should not enroll their faces with their eyes closed. Make sure that both of the user's shoulders correctly appear on the screen. Be careful not to display two faces on the screen. Enroll one person at a time. Now, in this article, I'm going to show you the step-by-step guide using the webcam enrolled in your PC. Connect a webcam to your PC first and log into BioStar 2. You might be using a laptop that has a webcam installed within, or if you have a PC, you can also use a USB or C-type webcam to do this process. Click User and then click Add Users. Then select the user for whom you want to enroll the profile photo using a webcam. Click Add Photo, then click Allow. If you see the pop-up requesting permission to access the browser's camera, make sure you press Allow. You can see the screen displayed through a webcam activated and the image registration pop-up. Then bring your face to the webcam and click Take Photo. After clicking Take Photo, it may take a few seconds for the photo to be taken. You need to use this option, Upload Photo, to use the photo stored already on your PC instead of taking a photo. So right now, we're going to focus on Take Photo feature using webcam. Now we have taken the photo will be showing up. Then there's another option. You're going to find two options. You can use it either as use profile image, but you can use it also as a visual face credential. But what's important? If you're going to use it as visual face credential, which devices can you only be using it with our Suprema device? Yes, Base Station F2 and BioStation 3 only. Then the photo will be enrolled as both the user profile image, as you see on the image below, and already here you see that there is visual face summary of 1 being used. If you need further guideline, please watch the demo video attached in the article as well. Improvements in user menu. The end date value in the user's period has been extended on to December 31st, 2037 to 23:59 time. Period, operator level, login ID, user IP, PIN, QR barcode, mobile have been added to the user column. Advanced search allows searching for a specific user by selecting multiple column factors. So in the past, it was either searching by user ID or either only by username or such. But now you can have more than one advanced search factor in to find more particular user as you need. Advanced search uses a total of 12 user information. These include ID, name, email, department, title, telephone, group, access group, status, operator level, card, custom user field. And you can also press Clear All to reset all the fields in the form of their default empty values. So this is the user information that could be set. When BioStar 2 setting security, encrypt personal data on databases in usage meaning it's enabled, the partial word search is not supported in the department or title field. If you have been enabled and you try to do it, then you're going to get a helpful message stating that when encrypted personal data on database is enabled, partial word search is not supported for this field. So the department and title will not be searched within. Thank you so much for joining me for BioStar 2 new features, focusing in version 2.9.5. If you have any other further questions, please contact us through our technical support. Thank you very much.